Later that night, I got up for water and found him still awake, sitting sitting on the couch. I asked what was wrong, and after some pushing, he opened up and told me that he felt embarrassed that he was 22 and still a virgin.
Wow.
That must be like he took a trick out the book, man.
Why would you even mention that?
Yeah. And why would you be up at night thinking about that, knowing that there's a girl there? Yo, all gone people. You don't know, it's your boy Big G and my co-host
The Bushmaster.
Alright, so we're back here with another banger, and let's get right into it. Yeah.
Guys, we need to help a sister.
Yeah.
One of our favorite follower reached out to us, and he's called this message to be out there and asking for your opinion, and asking for what you think about this, and what advice you could give her. Here go her story, and she says, I'm a pregnant lady living with my boyfriend in his older brother's house. Yesterday, he came back from work and was making a call with another girl right in front of me. Since then, I've been heartbroken. I couldn't sleep last night.
Wow.
Lately, he has been treating me badly, and I don't know if I've now become a burden or a monster to him, or if he's simply fed up with me. I've been with him for 3.5 years now, but now it seems he has gotten a new girlfriend. I've been wondering if he thinks that once I give birth, no man will want me anymore, or that I won't be able to leave him, but I will have my revenge on him after I have safely given birth. Right now, I can't sleep. I've been thinking too much. What should I do?
Well, I think the first thing she needs to do, if she is able to do it, is move out of that house.
She's pregnant.
Yeah, but I mean, she's not getting any sleep. That's not good for the pregnancy.
Exactly, but perhaps he has nowhere to go.
Who, she?
Yes, perhaps she has no place to go.
Well, maybe.
She's living with a boyfriend.
That's true.
And she's pregnant, she needs someone around, no matter what.
That's true, yeah. Well, that's a sticky situation.
Yeah.
And clearly there's no respect. And I don't think he loves her. Because why would you be having a conversation with another girl, speaking of whatever, in front of your missus?
Yeah, it's in front of her. I would say it's a bit extreme.
And he doesn't care for well-being as well, because
It's a bit extreme.
Yeah, it's a bit extreme.
You could do it behind, or not right in front of her. But personally, I would say they should both come to an understanding right now, because she's pregnant. She needs that support around her to deliver safely. But she's saying right now she can't sleep, and then she's thinking too much.
So as I said, one, if she can, she probably should move out. Two, speak to him and tell her how she's feeling, and see if he would make any changes.
They need to talk about it.
Yeah, they need to talk about it.
They
Because obviously,
need to open
she's not
up.
getting any sleep. It's not good for the baby. It's not good for her. And sleep is very important in a pregnant woman life.
Yeah, we appreciate any advice you give our sister.
Yeah. Please don't be afraid. Throw it in the comments.
It's people going through a lot, but anything you.
Why is a loose? He's a loose ball, though. Why you do that?
You don't judge people.
I'm not judging him.
Yeah, but
why he's a loose ball?
you don't judge people, and right now she needs your advice,
Yeah.
your guidance, or what she can do next. Because, we appreciate your feedback. Thank you.
I'm a 35-year-old guy and recently started dating a 33-year-old woman. Age difference. That's a good. I said that's good.
The guy is 35.
35 and she's 33. That's not bad here. She's pretty, kind, funny, and social. Just a great person overall. But something I find strange is that she doesn't really have any close friends. No close friends. Okay. Maybe she's an introvert or Perhaps. But anyways, let's read on. She was in a long abusive relationship.
Okay.
Yeah. That's
Okay,
understandable.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
She's just cutting,
Yeah. That kept her isolated. So okay, that which makes sense.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
She's been through a breakup or
Yeah.
difficult situation. So
And
she's
abusive as well. Yeah.
So she's just protecting her peace of mind.
Okay.
Kind of.
Yeah. And she's been single for a few years since. I get that it's been hard for her to reconnect with herself, but it still seems odd. Meanwhile, I have friends from all stages of life: school, work, travel. And I keep in touch with many of them. Okay, that it sounds a bit, because obviously even if they're school friends, yeah. Okay. He keeps in touch with them. What about her? That's questionable. She only has a few recent acquaintances, including how we met. Man said acquaintances, Okay.
Literally, just not even a friend.
Exactly.
Very casual.
When I asked her about it, she said friendship was never that important to her, and she just meets new people as needed. She's also estranged from her family. This all feels like a little off to me. She's caring and seems like a genuinely good person. So I am confused. Is this something I should be concerned about? Is it a red flag? What will you say about that?
No comments.
So she has acquaintances, not even friends. Boy, estranged from her family.
No comments.
Would you say that is a red flag?
No, I wouldn't say it's a red flag.
Bro,
wouldn't say it's a red flag.
what from my understanding of reading this, he's basically saying that she has no one because she's not even close to her family.
But perhaps she's got a friend with benefit or whatever, something going on.
Well, obviously, he's the one that is shagging her, I believe.
So long as they make it work for them,
You know what?
I'm not in it.
I would be scared.
You'd be scared if you're the man.
Because even if you're introvert,
man.
Yeah, for the man. Because even if you're introvert and even if you keep isolated, you should have at least 2, 3, up to 5 people in your corner. I know of people that don't speak to their parents or don't have a close relationship with their parents, but they have at least 3 or 5 friends that they communicate with on a daily basis or whenever they can. But not having anyone in her corner, like, I would be scared. I'd be scared, yeah.
Personally, I would.
So you find that is normal.
I just have to ask the right questions.
Right questions indeed. I am a 19-year-old girl and I met this 22-year-old guy in college during a group project. He was really sweet and funny and we became friends. One night we were out with some friends at a pub and it got late. I didn't want to get the bus back to my dorm, so he offered to let me stay at his new apartment. Ooh. Okay.
Wait, the guy offered the girl.
Yeah, a ride to go back to his apartment.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he was offered to stay in the apartment. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
When we got there, he said I could sleep in his bed and he'd take the couch. Later that night, I got up for water and found him still awake, sitting sitting on the couch. I asked what was wrong, and after some pushing, he opened up and told me that he felt embarrassed that he was 22 and still a virgin.
Wow.
That must be like he took a trick out the book, man.
Why would you even mention that?
Yeah. And why would you be up at night thinking about that, knowing that there's a girl there?
Man. Wow, he knows what he's doing. He's playing
All
the game.
right. So she said, I didn't really know why he was telling me that, but he seemed really upset. I felt bad. Maybe it was the late night vibes, or maybe I liked him, but I started kissing him. It led to us making out, and eventually I gave him head and we had sex. Wow. After that night, things changed. He started inviting me over, but I often said no. Then he started pulling away and barely talks to me anymore. It feels like since I stopped going over, he stopped wanting to be friends. Now I feel like I messed something up. I'm not sure how to fix it. He walked a number on her.
Wow.
He walked a number on her there.
I'm not the best advocate for her. So she's got to find a way to figure it out. Yeah.
I generally think he just took a trick. She tried to throw a bait and she took it.
It can happen because yeah, these are some of the things that happen, some of the weird. It's not weird, but it's reality. It happens, and a man can do anything to get what he wants. And I'm not best advocate. She should find the right person to advise her.
Do you think he was a virgin? Do you think so, or do you think he probably
How would you know a man is a virgin?
That's the thing.
No, but I'm not really sure about any scientific procedure to determine that. But it's not easy. You can't find easily if a man is a virgin or not.
No, I don't think.
But then I simply believe the man played a trick.
Yeah, he played, definitely. I believe so, because why would you be up late in the night? And then, there's so many nights, but this specific night, you just decided that you're gonna sit there all night thinking about how I am 22 years old and I'm still a virgin.
He should have been worried, thinking about his financial
problems
instead of thinking about being.
And on top of that, he has a new apartment.
So it's just okay.
He's a trickster.
He's a trick.
Yeah. But anyways, we'll see you back on the next episode of Joint Insights Unfiltered. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And if you don't, I'm watching you.
Yeah.
All right. Peace.
Cheers.